What's up, guys? This is Real Estate Podcast, episode 114. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
And I'm here with Adam.
And this week, we watched Glass. And the
Finally.
last episode of Game of Thrones ever. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure after these reviews come in, it's gonna be. Anyway, so we watched Glass. Now, I've watched it. Griffin's watched it. We already dropped a pre-star.
Yeah.
You already know my score. Travis, thoughts?
Give us a review.
Give me your thoughts, man.
Or no, give me a reminder of what y'all rated it.
Full
we gave
star.
it a star.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it.
No. Review, okay.
No, what's your
First
thoughts,
off,
man?
It wasn't what I expected, but in
Exactly.
a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. My point. Yes.
Good twist.
Very good twist.
I thought the movie was.
You
gonna
thought he was
run,
going to fuck
okay.
this movie up, is what you thought.
Yeah, that too. But what I thought really was, this is the plot to X-Men for like roughly 80%. The very first X-Men film. You know, these people exist. We got to keep them hidden. Got a guy that's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to show ourselves to the world.
Mr. Glass.
It's the plot to X-Men. Like
but
He thinks he can beat the beast.
in a little bit more psychological way. You know
but
what I'm
in
saying?
a very
Like,
downsized fashion,
yeah.
Nobody at all saw these fuckers duking it out in the fucking parking
No,
lot.
dude, it was fucking the special edition, man.
Yeah. It's an origin
You know you
story.
love that comic book talk.
I did.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Dude, I
believe
liked
he
it.
had the balls to take it there.
I know.
And then everybody shit on it.
Yes.
I
they
really
did.
like-
What do you mean?
I like the twist of the movie being that there's a secret group that's going
three-leaf
around
clover?
snuffing out
Superheroes.
before they. That's ingenious.
Well,
But here's my problem with the movie is I wanted to see that movie
Of course. And that's what I told Griffin after we watched it. Or after I did, I said, hey, man.
because
There
here's the
can
thing,
be
shit-
another movie. He can
because,
go
well-
back and do a prequel about them like 10,000 years ago.
Well, there can be a sequel as well because think about it. The doctor said it best. She was like, we have to take you both out because if there's one emerges, the other one follows.
yeah.
Here's a little
And
plot hole there.
They are essentially the ultimate evil. That's like, they think they're doing the just cause, but really
gonna-
they're just murdering people.
I'm going to throw you guys a plot hole here. Just hear me out. All right, you got this secret group. They've been at it for 10,000 years. They'll do anything to keep the shit under wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in the real world, fucking Miss Daisy, old black lady, I don't know her name, Mrs. Glass,
Yeah.
the son and the girl, all would have
Yeah.
been dead.
Yeah.
No way they would have let them walk away from there,
Yeah.
ever. And that was their
Well,
fucking
here-
mistake.
Well, here's the sequel. Kill the three of them off in the first 10 minutes of the movie, but the damage has been done. Because
Thanos.
it wasn't really about them. They got that footage out.
Yeah.
That's gonna make a bunch of people
Oh, yeah,
be
dude.
like,
Well, now you're
like
gonna
all
start
the
getting
people-
all these superheroes that are like, yeah, they're
These
right.
peop-
I got powers.
well, all right. Well, here's where the bad guys show their one of their big moves. You find out she's just one of many motherfuckers on all these. Obviously part of the organization. They're fucking everywhere, and it just erupts and give us a handful of people for perspective, enter some new characters, and watch them drop Sarah Paulson like the bitch she is.
I would like
Yeah.
to see a prequel though, where they go back and show you the group doing this like back in the day,
Right.
like back when it first started, back when shit started popping up. I'm not saying go back 10,000 years, but go back to
Well, and she
earlier
she
days.
even and like you said, she even tells David like, what you're doing is okay, but since you created this void that had to be filled, we're just gonna have to take you both out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they agree with like what the quote unquote heroes are doing in this world, but I mean, what the Beast was doing and what the Horde was doing, I guess you could say, was way worse in a way where like
Think you can
they're
beat the
kidding.
beast?
Which I will say is the coolest name for a group of personalities.
The Horde, yeah,
That's fucking cool, dude.
yeah. Well, this is one thing that I was kind of throwing around in my brain after giving it the second watch was, she said that, and I understand one reason why they did this, but another reason is I'm going to bring up whenever they're out front fighting, right? And
Yeah.
or especially when the beast is out there fucking raising hell. She's like, they're on this side, the east side of the building. Get all the patients from the east side to the west side or whatever, so they can't look out the windows. My thing is like, they wound up in psychiatric hospital, or a mental hospital or whatever. People say that like autism and things like that is the next step in human evolution. Do you think that the people that is there may have these abilities that are kind of dormant that they don't
Which
realize that
is
they
why I
have?
think they pushed them back.
I think that's a fine line that has to be drawn, though, because while I can agree and be like, I can fall in line with your idea that, like, you're saying that there are some people that are being misproperly diagnosed.
Right.
They're not crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that creates that really bad scenario where some genuinely crazy people can like slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
People who can hold it together just long enough. Cause like I don't know, that just makes it's just it's an unnerving thought, really.
But
But
you
that's
said,
but I'm not on the coin. I'm not on the side that's like we need to lock them all up. I'm definitely not supporting
I am.
systematic fucking imprisonment. But
right.
I
as
mean, if they're fucking,
I do, but that's also to say that I do think that there needs to be more research into being able to properly diagnose people with disorders.
Right, and I get what you're saying, but I'm saying in the context of the movie, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying apply real world logic to the idea of this movie to where, like, if people think that, like, autism and these other things are the next step in human evolution, and these people are in a mental hospital, and they don't want this information to get out in the world because people will realize that they're full potential, do you think that they're treating other people at this facility that could possibly have some kind of similar abilities? That's one of the other reasons why they moved them to the other side of the building so that they didn't see what was going on and realize, like, oh, this stuff does
Well,
exist.
I mean,
I think that's
well,
exactly why they did that.
I think I agree
Because why else
because
would you push these crazy motherfuckers away from the windows?
well, I
These are
mean,
probably
they
people
were
that have already been treated.
well
With the beam.
Yeah.
when it shows the camera angle of overseer breaking the door down and walking out of his cell.
How
Yeah.
I
badass
mean,
was
there's
that?
more. There's fucking more around him. That's got to be an area that's like, hey, here's where we put the ones we know we gotta fucking keep an eye on. Like,
Right. Yeah.
so I mean, yeah, I could, I mean, I would like to think that yeah, they're probably not as on par with obviously with the movie with that, but
But
yeah, I mean, I just
what
think that I think there's probably other, probably lesser but equally interesting characters.
These
yeah,
three
for
were
sure.
connected, and that's why they were brought together.
Yeah.
They were all
Which
three
is
connected.
it's amazing,
You didn't see
really.
that twist coming, did you, Trav?
Oh, the
He said,
Mr. Glass created you
don't tell
both.
him yet.
Yeah,
He ready. Don't
I
tell him
know.
yet. We got to go burn. And dude, he never meant to make it to the building.
No, hell
That was
no.
never going to happen.
It was a suicide mission, man.
But the whole mission was to get the footage out there.
expose the world to what really is going on.
So really, like, Mr. Glass was a piece of shit, but he was up against the bad guy, which was the three-leaf clover.
Itself. Yeah. I mean, and really, whenever you...
So technically, he was the ultimate good.
Really, in a way.
Because wasn't all he trying to do, or all he was trying to do, was prove that the gifted
his theory
people
was
existed?
real. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, really, is there a bad guy per se in this film, other than? I mean, you can look at it. I mean, it's so gray, it's almost murky, because the organization are trying to get rid of these people because they don't want gods amongst men, which I understand. Mr. Glass just wanted to get the footage out there to prove to the world that these people do exist. David is just trying to keep the horde at bay, and the horde itself is just a manifestation of like the trauma that this person has experienced. So he's just protecting himself. So is there really technically a bad guy? Like everybody's a good guy and everybody's a bad guy in their own right. The only person that really doesn't fit the puzzle piece of like having a bad or dark side would be David, but at the same time, David is going to people's houses and beating the fucking piss out of them. You know what I'm saying?
I have to say this about the three-leaf clover people. Like, if they were just straight up bad guys, they would have just killed them.
They would have killed everybody.
I mean, they were actually trying to
rehabilitate.
Yeah, without having to kill them. I mean, and when they were, wasn't that cool when you get that first thing where she's like, grab my arm.
Oh yeah.
And you get this thing where all these people are eating and everybody's being normal, and this person walks out and they get up and close the door, and it's like, oh shit, it's a meeting, man. This is some fucking Illuminati shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, what if that's something that happens for real in the real world? Like,
it could.
Like, follow me here. Like, we keep a standard set that everyone tries to live by. Ideas of like what people should look like and all that good shit. Well, when people that by no choice of their own, obviously, gets a few steps ahead of the rest of the world and could change it for either good or bad, what if there's a consensus that's like we all stay in line, and if people start kind of getting a little big for their shoes, we get rid of them.
Right.
Like, to a certain level, like, all right, you're fucking smart enough to lead us, next 30, 40 years with some of the science you're coming up with, or, you know what I mean? Like, don't let it get too crowded, because there's like, how many people? 7 point something billion?
Something like that.
Close
goddamn
enough.
A lot of motherfuckers. A lot of fucking... Yeah, and just that number alone already throws my shit out the window, because who the fuck keeps track of that many fucking people?
Yeah. The government.
No, well, I mean, no, well. Think about it. There's places in the world that don't have, like, I don't know, filing systems.
There's people in the world that we don't even know about. They're like hidden somewhere in the rainforest, and like.
Think about how many of these numbers are ran on people that don't exist, like stolen numbers and shit like that.
I'm gonna say that number that we get, what'd you say, 7 point something billion?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw another 5 on it, dude. There's no way we know the exact amount of people that we have on this planet. I'm gonna throw another 5.
12?
I mean, dude, there's more than fucking 7, dude. What are they going by? Census records? Like,
yeah,
I mean, think about all the people that they don't sign that shit. I know people that are like, I'm not filling that shit out. I'm like, why? Like, this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, it may not be that high.
Are you a savage? Why are you not filling it
that
out?
number, dude, there's no way it's 100%. No way.
Right.
What if there's like twice as many and they don't tell us? They don't want to scare us. Well, they just don't want to scare us.
Yeah.
Well, how could a number you can't see? How could a number that you can't see with your own eyes
be real?
Scare you? Like, well, not that it wouldn't be real, but like, why would it? It
when
shouldn't
they talk
change your
about
outlook.
when they talk about what our planet, what our food resources, like what it can all like hold up and support.
Mm-hmm.
We're already over it. I mean, they're already like, yeah, we're pinching pennies, dude. We're barely making it by.
We've reached capacity.
Yeah, really. Too many people on stage. The fire marshal shutting it down.
But for real though, like any
It's
one
not
of us
gonna
can go get
change
in
my
our car
life.
right now, and can go get exactly what we need from the store.
Here.
I mean, I understand the grand scheme of things, but
that's here.
It's one of those situations I know where by the time anyone feels it, by the time you feel that you see the effects, like the damage is so far gone that it's not going to change. Yeah, like by the time you're in the food line, the irreversible damage has been done.
When we have to go to the food line, Trav, are we going to go together? Since we live close by.
I mean, sure, if y'all want.
I mean, like you and Deidre and the kids.
Let me ask y'all this.
Me and Marina.
I mean, we'll have plenty. We'll probably have plenty of time to think about it while we're slaving away at like the mines and stuff.
Damn, get the black lung.
You get the mark of the beast.
Mike Trav, you gonna break that rock there? I didn't put that block there.
Every time they come along with something, they're like, they got these new chips they can put
Griffin,
in your hand.
you keep tapping into my side, man. I can't get my dock points if I can't fucking mine anything, dude.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
People are like, they got this new chip you can put in your hand. They put it inside your skin and you can pay with it. You can, you can open doors with it. And then there's like people like, it's mark of the beast. It's like, no, dude, it's just a chip. Like,
yeah.
Adam, like we would turn around and glare at the entrance to the mines, and Adam would walk in with a cart full of shovels, toothpick hanging out, doing the fucking fake good old boy thing with a couple people. You come up, you nod at us, but you can't. But you can't break.
Dude, I'm gonna be over there kissing ass, so I ain't gotta dig. You already know. And they're gonna talk to me. They're gonna tell me what they want y'all to do, and I'm gonna come over and yell at y'all like, "Get back to work, keep working."
And me and Griff are gonna kind of sort of be like,
"Nah, here's what's gonna happen."
I haven't seen him swing a pickaxe yet. Like,
here's what happens. Whenever somebody asks me, I ain't saying it's you guys, but whenever some guy's like, "How come you're not down here in the hole digging?" All right, that's exactly what he sounds like. I said, it's a matter of intelligence. What's that mean? And I said, come up here. Let me show you something. And I put my hand on a tree or on a rock because we're in the mine. I put my hand on the rock and I look at him and I go, punch my hand. And when he tries to punch it, I move it. And he breaks his hand on the rocks.
Right.
And I'm like, that's what I mean.
It's a matter of
get back in the hole. We're going to work you until we break your back. We're going to hit you in the head with a hammer. We're going to toss you down the dumbass hole.
At this point, me and Griffin have pulled out the tuna sandwiches, and we're just like sitting there with a thermos watching it all play out.
Yeah. How come you're not down here in the hole digging? I'm like, look at me, dude. Fuck, I look like digging.
Yeah, I look like fucking clipboard in my hand, bitch. Get back to work.
I got a flashlight on my head.
Yeah,
shut up. See this pen? It clicks.
You sneak.
I'm the guy that's always bitching about the wrong.
No, you're bitching because there's no Wi-Fi in the fucking mine. There's no Wi-Fi down here, man. It's like, yeah, get back to work.
Let me ask you this.
Spotify or iTunes in the mine? Spotify for sure. Oh, that's not what you're going to ask us?
No. If there was a way where, like, you could, eat a paste or, like, inject yourself with, like, nutrients.
Food? Yeah.
To sustain, would you do it? Like,
it gives you weight?
I mean, I'm sure you would.
They kind of already have some shit like that. The paste you can eat.
Right.
Is that what you're getting? Is that what you're getting at? If we don't have try to become non-dependent on consumption.
No, I'm just saying if you could go to the grocery store right now, right,
buy a tube. It looks like toothpaste.
or buy like you go to the pharmacy and you buy some like syringes that are filled with like you shoot
No,
yourself.
I don't like
I'll
needles.
stop you. I'll stop you right there. No, because I know what seasonings taste like, and I'll never give that up. Ever.
Slave to the seasoning.
Ever.
That's
He's
pretty
like,
good.
have you ever had this rub?
If that's not a fucking cooking show on the fucking Food Channel,
What's that?
they're slave to the seasoning. They're fucking up. You know what I'm
Travis needs
saying?
to make it.
Yeah, for real. But anyway, back to the movie. So, we got a little off topic
A
there
little.
for a second. Talking about the damn.
We're 2 miles
digging
away from
rocks.
it already.
Yeah, right.
We're hitchhiking in the opposite direction.
Yeah. So, was there anything about the movie that you were just like, bullshit, fuck this
Them
movie?
not killing
Like,
them at the end, everybody. That was the only thing where I was just like,
yeah.
shouldn't let them
But,
walk.
Well, this massive wave of forgiveness that seemed to wash over the family members.
Well, what were they going to do? Well, they didn't know what was going on there.
No.
because
they drowned him, and while the kid was on the other side, he couldn't see that, and then they acted like the dude beat him.
You mean to tell me that the mother didn't think your boy Brittle Bones was just a little fucking weird?
Yeah, he was weird.
Just
Could you imagine being that brittle, dude? You can't even jerk off. You break your dick in fucking 10 places.
A little bit eccentric, you
I
know.
was trying to beat off, but I
Dude,
broke all my fingers.
He comes up like kind of like someone who's been sitting down too long, and you got the old man walking. He's like, I broke my pelvis beating off.
Yeah.
Like,
He was a true mastermind, though, dude.
Yeah, he was.
One of my favorite parts is when he was in his bedroom all hunched over, and that dude came in there and got in his face. And he
With
said,
the flashlight?
Nah, dude. He said, picture frames are crooked.
Oh,
He went
yeah.
slice. It was a bitch to find the right one. He just wheeled right off, dude. Dude with the flashlight, he was like, he called his bluff, though. He wasn't about to flinch. He was over here like,
He did that little mouth tick.
yeah, he was like talking and shit, like,
Yeah.
See, I thought he was going to be like that the whole movie. I was just like, damn, what the fuck?
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
I love that scene where they got them all in that one room together. And it was purple. That was one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie.
Yeah.
He's like, Hedwig comes out and he goes, we are like a superhero, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked when every time they would activate those lights, dude would change into a different personality.
Dude. He was on
every
point,
single
man.
time.
Travis, there's this scene where she's talking to him and the lights are flashing like because he keeps running at it, and then like we cut to her and we cut back to him and he's got a scarf around his neck and he's holding it and he's that woman. I was just like, whoa, dude! Like, dude, he would even change his face.
McAvoy's performance was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot better than. I enjoyed his performance as this character more in this movie than I did in Split.
Right, because you got more. Like it was just, we saw personalities that we didn't see the first time. He said, I'm an expert of Japanese film.
Oh, dude, he was walking around
1950 to 1980.
fucking giving him a lecture.
Yeah,
that shit's funny.
It was,
he did a great job, dude. They all did, man. Willis was good.
Yeah, he was. Kind of low key, you know.
I just like that Willis fucking, you know, that look that he gives to people, and he kind of cocks his mouth up sideways. He's just like
that. Willis calling bullshit.
David Addison,
David Dunn. It was. I mean, all their performance, especially, you know, Sam Jackson. Like he was
a true mastermind, dude.
Yeah, I mean.
And then at the end, you're like, what are they seeing? What did he Google? What did he find? What did they find? He's like, don't tell him now.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, he's like, what do you think happened to your dad? He went out for, went on a trip. Do you know what train he was on? And it's like,
Yeah. The beast.
no. And then they cut to it.
Yeah.
And you can see the dad on the train, and then we pan over and we see fucking superimposed young ass Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Which looked pretty good. They did a good job with that.
Yeah. Well, that was the opening shot from
The other movie?
Unbreakable. Yeah. So it looked good, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but the girl, why was the girl like in love with him?
I don't think she was. I think
She just felt bad for him.
Well, yeah, I mean, think
she
about
was
it.
like, was she like molested by her uncle or something?
Yeah, yeah. Remember
Dude,
at the end
this
of the
dude's mom was a bitch. She was coming up the steps with
with that hot iron?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ.
No wonder why he fucking stepped out of the light.
Yeah, Kevin's like, I don't want to be in the fucking light. Get me the fuck out of here, you know?
He was sitting there dying, dude. He says, blood all over these pants.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clean these pants.
Clean these pants, please. He said they're ruined.
Yeah. Patricia, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you must be Patricia. Every time that he transformed into Patricia,
he did that little laugh.
He had something around his neck.
Yeah, dude. He would like pull his sock off and wrap it around his neck. Like, it was just crazy. That one scene, dude, where he was flipping out and all this shit was happening, and it cuts to her, and it cuts straight back to him, and he's standing there holding it.
Yeah. I'm like, whoa.
I lost it, man. I was just like, holy shit, dude. This guy's fucking nuts.
You must be Patricia.
This is fucking the dude from X, man, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
He needs to get something for that, man. That was...
Yeah.
He just, like, he was showing us his acting chops. Like, that's like the role of a lifetime for an actor.
Yeah. To do...
Like 37 roles in one movie? Yes, please.
I mean, and each one was different, and you could tell
dude,
that they were different. Like, you didn't get lost in it at all, which is incredible.
He pulled it off. It wasn't super cheesy. Like,
no.
You know, like you believe him.
You know, and the way that he would transition was believable. Like him just like, you know, like...
Well, yeah, just the fact that it's just one guy that resembles that's able to manifest a character called the Horde.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just fucking crazy.
He said Hedwig.
Sorry, man, go ahead.
Well, that one part, Hedwig comes out and he goes, "It's crazy in there. Everybody's fighting over the light, and these people don't believe it."
Told me I had to take it and hold it for a while, not to let anybody have it.
Yeah, and then he like...
You like baseball?
Yeah. Drake is my new favorite.
I like Drake. I used to like Nicki, but now I like Drake.
Yeah, they broke up, and you can't like them both. So what the fuck? Then he says, "I gotta take these skates off because the beast will be pissed whenever he shows up with skates on."
It's funny,
what
dude.
The fuck? It is funny. Could you see that motherfucker climbing on the ceiling with those fucking skates on?
He comes in, he's wearing skates, he rips them off his feet, chews them up.
That table, where they throwing that table back and forth, was fucking awesome.
When they found the girls.
Yeah.
That scene was cool when he's walking down the sidewalk and he bumps into him.
Yeah.
And he can see him sitting there like, I like fucking, you guys are cheerleaders, you know? You guys are going to love the beast. You're going to love the beast when he gets here. He's going to love you. Like, he's a great guy.
He don't think he can beat the beast, does he?
Yeah. But when it cuts back to the dude walking down the sidewalk, he's like skipping, singing wearing his Beats by Dre. Like,
he kicks the fucking door, runs off.
Genius, dude.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if you could have let just anyone do this.
No.
You know, like this movie could have been terrible.
Well, a lot of people thought it was.
So what was it?
We got the classic. Well, surely it wasn't that awkward ass M. Night cameo.
Yeah, you look familiar. It's like, dude, I directed the movie. He's so weird looking.
Why do you think, like, the movie on IMDb has a 6.8, and then let me look up what it is on Rotten Tomatoes. What do you think the Rotten Tomatoes score on it is?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be in the 40s.
Think so?
Yeah.
What do you think, Trav?
I'm gonna be a little more hopeful and say it's probably in the early 60s
Well,
or low 60s.
the tomato meter, which is the critic side, 38.
Oh, close.
The audience.
Ooh, goddamn.
The audience was 71.
Oh, it tanked, man.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. So the
Well,
audience liked it, but the critics didn't?
Yeah. Well, do you want to hear some of the critic reviews
I
here?
do.
Well, that's a prime example of fuck the critics.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
this
fucking-
is one.
It's fucking Man of Steel all over again.
This is from the San Diego Reader, Matthew Lacana. There are a few thoughtfully placed cameras and thrilling moments. Bruce Willis versus the Door for one, but they're not nearly enough to make this self-conscious live-action comic book movie worthwhile. Here's another one from Richard Brody from The New Yorker. Hollywood and its superhero franchises are all but coextensive, and Shyamalan's confrontation with the ubiquity, popularity, and dominance of superheroes gives Glass a second-level urgency.
Mm.
Says, why was Shyamalan, who has directed at least 4 objective failures over the course of his career, allowed yet another chance to prove what a disaster he can be? Jesus Christ. The motherfucker needs his ass kicked.
Oh, I'm sure he did a lot when he was like in high school or something. That's why he's a fucking prick now. I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna answer this guy's question right now. The budget for this movie was $20 million. Money well spent. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I would have thought way more. You know what I'm saying? Way more. The budget for this movie was $20 million. Do you know how much it made?
80.
What do you think, Trav?
Because Split was a big hit. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The budget was $20
think
million. They did a really good job working with that budget for what we had here. You know, paying those actors. I'm guessing Willis got the most. But what do you think the box office was, man? Griffin says 80.
What was its budget?
$20 million.
Oh man. Then it had to be 10.
So I'm gonna. That's what it made the box office.
Well, if it's a failure, if it was a flop.
No. So I'm gonna answer this guy's question. Why did they give him another movie? Well, they gave him $20 million, which is fucking chump change, and it made $247 million in the box office. That's why he gets another movie.
Holy shit!
And he'll get another one. Another one.
Well, I don't think that. I do think that Shyamalan has hit and misses. For real, we've went down this rabbit hole with him before on what's hit and what's misses here.
I just want to throw in, it got 82% on Google reviews.
I'll allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on the whole, I mean his stuff, his good stuff, kind of outweighs his bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when his movies are good, they're good.
Yeah, you're exactly. So like, you can't.
I mean, all directors kind of go through the same phase. It's just that his hit a little harder because he doesn't have. He's acquiring a large filmography, but
to me though, I feel like we've hit this point with him where it's the thing to like bust this dude's chops. You know what I mean, guys? Like it's the thing now. Like whenever ever since he did that fucking movie with it's fucking Transformer. What was that movie?
The Happening.
The Happening, dude. That's when it started, right?
Yeah.
He did The Happening, and people were just like, dude, you're out to fucking lunch, man. That's when it started, I think.
Hey, dude has a movie I've never seen that I'd like to see here called The Visit.
I've seen that.
That's the one where the kids go to the grandparents' house.
Yeah.
Was it good, Travis? I didn't watch it. It had some real creepy moments in the trailer. Though, when the grandmother's trying to get the girl to get in the oven.
Not really. I mean,
was there some cool scenes?
Well, there's a scene where she tries she's under the house in like the crawl space.
The grandma.
And yeah, she fucking chases that kid out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of creepy. But
I just remember in the trailer the kids would be talking to each other. Grandma's acting weird.
Well,
and then you could see Grandma in the background, like going past the doorways. I'm not gonna watch it.
Would you mind if I spoiled it? What about you, Griff?
I'm cool with it.
So you find out their grandparents are dead, and these two old people are two escaped psychiatric patients.
Oh,
because
wow.
they go in the shed, and like their penitentiary clothes are stuffed under like a bin or garbage can.
So it's not
or
a horror
shit.
movie.
They just realized that like they're not their grandparents.
Mm-hmm. Did they not realize that when they saw them? They'd never seen them before.
Yeah, it was one of those. Like they had little clues to be like, to make it seem believable, but all in all, I mean, when it was over, I was like, yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said, they all can't be homers.
It's a very long walk to that twist.
Right.
So,
not worth the ride?
No, not in my opinion. But at the same time, we all hit far away on the spectrum on some stuff.
Again,
so take my word with a grain of salt.
Again, 82% on Google. Here we go. Budget $5 million.
For The Visit?
Yeah.
How much did it make?
What do y'all think it made? I mean, we're talking primetime Shyamalan, dude. They push his trailers. He gets exposure.
Right, what's the numbers again?
The budget was $5 million.
For what? For
the
what?
Visit.
120.
120.
I'm gonna say probably 60 to 80. I mean, it's a horror movie, so
$98.5 million.
Jesus.
This is why they keep letting him make. He's printing fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
That's why he keeps getting. That's all the guy had to do was Google him. That's why he's getting money. I mean, this is date night movie.
Well, that's the thing. It's a case of there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
People dog his fucking movies so much that some people want to go witness a train wreck and they'll go watch it.
I want to see what his net worth is.
I'm not saying that reflected, but you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, his movies are ridiculous, they're stupid, blah, blah, blah. Then they go to watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That crowd.
$50 million. That's his net worth.
Makes sense. I think he put a lot of money up to get Split made, though.
He don't care what people say. I will say that dude has handled it very well, dude. Kevin Smith would have fucking shot himself.
Yeah, I agree.
He wouldn't have been able to handle that kind of hate.
No.
Dude, he would have stopped making movies forever. This dude's handled it, man. He's just been like, well, you should see my house. Where do you live?
Well, I think what Shyamalan suffers from, though, is whenever you go look at his filmography, The Sixth Sense comes out, blows everybody's mind. Unbreakable comes out. Oh, this is a superhero film, but
like real life.
Grounded in reality. And then Signs come out. Oh, it's a sci-fi movie, but you don't get any sci-fi.
Yeah, water.
And then you get The Village, and people were like,
people
it was
got
okay.
pissed about that Village movie.
Yeah.
I don't
And
really
then it
think
just
it was that bad. I mean,
no. But I think that those first, especially the Sixth Sense, got him so much praise
I actually
that
like
now
that movie.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like it's a really good movie and it deserves all the praise that
Well,
it
it was
got.
like it was one of a kind, man. Like, you
Yeah,
watch all these movies and then it's like, whoa, ain't nobody ever done this before. Like, this is
yeah.
that's
Well,
clever.
I feel like that people just shit on him for the sake of shitting on him,
Mm-hmm. It's
and that's
cool to
just
hate him.
kind of yeah. And it is what it is. Like
He
I
don't care.
like him. I like his movie. Yeah.
Last
So
Airbender wasn't good though,
no,
but
but
that's not
they can.
original material. So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
Um. There was a lot of cool scenes in this movie,
a
though.
lot.
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of the shit that happened in this movie. And I think that the reason that people were so fucking pissed about it was because of them dying. I
Mm-hmm.
think
I
that.
think that was the main issue too. Like,
Yeah.
cause at first you're like, damn, but see, that's the thing. Like, it it's over.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know,
how else could you have
like
ended it?
you
For
want him to
real.
make another one.
Yeah.
They're dead. The truth is revealed.
Yeah.
I mean, they die, but at the same time, like the good guys still kind of won in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it had like a sad, happy ending.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
see
it
that
kept it
coming,
something.
dude. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
Well, I was saying it kept the story self-contained.
Yeah. Dude, that's
I think.
probably the only way Bruce Willis was willing to do it. He's like, I'm gonna kill you
Well,
off.
this, and 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 the speculation, the what ifs that can spawn from that is what'll make those three movies endear.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
you
like
know,
that? Go ahead. Sorry.
no, you go ahead, man. No, it's cool.
I mean, it's almost, in my opinion, it's almost like a perfect trilogy because none of the three movies were bad. Like in my opinion, I enjoyed all three of them for different reasons, and it was a
Unbreakable is my favorite of the three.
But I will
yeah,
say this: now that you've seen them all, Travis, because we all remember
Yeah.
what happened on the split episode. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But now that you've seen this one, does it make that one a little better? You know what I mean? Like,
I would have to go. It's one of those that now that I've seen Glass, I would like to rewatch all three. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Over time, maybe you know, maybe catch them all. Within like a week or something.
what's crazy is how he managed to dude. Unbreakable came out forever fucking ago.
like
Do what?
20 years ago.
Yeah, how he was able to tie these movies. Do y'all think he had when he was writing that one movie? Do you think in his mind he was like, "I'm going to tie this into that"? And
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
he
that's
said that.
crazy.
Well, from what I read, Shyamalan had the idea for the Horde and Kevin and all that stuff, and he was wanting to put that into Unbreakable, but it would have made the movie like an extra hour
Ah,
longer. So he scrapped that idea and just made Unbreakable as it is. And then what I'm guessing is like, then he started like writing and writing and writing and writing. And
mm-hmm.
then after Avatar and all that stuff happens,
Well,
where
he
like
couldn't let it go.
his career kind of took a huge down swoop, and
It
he's like,
did.
I've got this idea that I would really like to explore.
Dude, he'd
And
probably
it,
been working on that script for years.
yeah, like revisiting it from time to time. I mean, and I think that like he picked the perfect time
Mm-hmm.
because like it's been it's been so fucking long. It's almost been 20 years since that first one came out. And not only that, but like we needed James McAvoy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody else that could have pulled
Pull
that
that
off.
off, dude. Not like that.
No.
I don't see anyone not as good. Like, dude, forget about it, dude.
Yeah.
He had it all down. Like, the way he was popping in and out of characters.
Yeah. I think it's like I said, it's a damn near perfect trilogy, in my opinion, because it's just they're all so fucking different from one another. You've got Unbreakable, which is like a classic, like almost hero's tale, and then you've got um, Split, which is like a borderline horror, you know,
Thriller,
and
yeah.
and then you have this one, which is like a psychological, thriller, whatever you want to call it, action horror. Well, not
It
really
just
horror.
ties everything together.
Yeah, good fun. It's a good bit of fun.
See, that makes sense, dude. Now, like back when he was doing Unbreakable, Kevin's dad was on the train,
Yeah,
so that would have made sense that he would have been tied to it. But he wouldn't have had enough time.
no,
We needed time to. We needed, all these years to pass. We needed Kevin to get older, like get away from his mom. Like,
yeah,
would have been cool, dude. In the Unbreakable, if he would have had scenes like the kid's dad dies and his mom's like torturing him, and then just leave it at that, just a little bit.
Well, there is that one scene from Unbreakable where he bumps into the mom or the kid, and he sees like what the mom is doing to the kid.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah,
I bet that's what
that
that is.
and that's what like that. He was at the train station when that happened. Um, and that happened like towards the end of the movie. Um, as far as I can remember, I haven't watched Unbreakable in a while, but from what I remember, it happened. It happened towards the end of the film, and it's one of those things like,
Like, why was it there?
well, yeah, and not only that, but like he, they went to the train station whenever his dad boarded the train that he died on,
Mm.
so they're frequent train passengers. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like it
her,
all
dude.
makes sense.
That's.
Yeah,
See, I didn't remember that.
yeah,
That's cool as fuck, man.
right. But I mean, what I've gave it a star. Adams gave it a star. Have you gave it a star yet, Trav?
Not yet, but I will now. It does, dude.
Gets a star.
Yeah, man.
I watched it
It
twice.
It delivers, man.
yeah.
And when you're watching this movie, you're sitting there like, I know the whole time you're watching it, you're like, because you're still on the fence about it. You don't know. You're like, where's this gonna go, dude? What are they gonna? I mean, what?
Yeah.
So they're all crazy. I mean, we're gonna lock them up. We're gonna fucking. They just want to watch the fucking World Series.
Right.
Like what's gonna happen?
I think I was waiting for it to get outrageous, And it almost did with the whole I'm gonna blow up this tower, but then he brought it back in like, no, we ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. He
No,
really
that was
did.
just the storyline to get our hero to fight.
Yeah, I mean but
Dude,
I mean
it
up
was
until that point
classic
you were
comic book though. Like, it's kind of cool that he did this because comic book movies are such a big thing right now, and he did like a comic book movie that's like, it's kind, it's kind of like it's real. It's in the real world. Like these are. That was cool, man. Give him props for that one, dude. I think here's what I'm gonna do, dude. I'm gonna stop talking shit about him because I've been one of those people hate on him a little. Like anytime I hear his name attached to a movie, I'm like, that's probably gonna be a turd.
Right.
But the last two, didn't hate him.
Home runs.
Not to say he won't release a turd in the future, but
I mean, we're all bound to release a
yeah,
turd from time to
from
time.
time to time, dude. At least once a day. But I'm gonna stop. I'm pulling my M Night ban. I'm pulling it back. Like
you reneging on your M Night ban?
Yeah, easy now. I am.
You know what I mean.
The ban has been lifted. 3 stars. I told you the other day, Travis. I was like, "You'll like it, man." Like,
yeah.
Not the ending that I thought we were gonna get, but there was no other way to do this.
No, the ending we deserve.
Yeah, that's what it needed. And normally he like really fucks you on ending, like just Well, he sticks it to you. They're allergic to water. Huh?
Yeah, and they're coming to a planet that's made of 70% water.
What are they doing here? But yeah, 3 stars. We can dig it, suckers. All right, guys. Is everybody caught up on Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I will. Here might be an unpopular opinion, but I didn't mind it.
Well, it was a happy ending.
Yes,
Kinda,
it was.
in a way.
Yeah.
Not the ending I thought I was going to get, like the show that makes you love someone and then cuts their fucking head off in the next episode. You know, that does all this fucked up stuff. I was just like, the last episode, dude. You know, like we were saying, everybody's going to die.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well,
it's almost like it's a different show. Like, I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. What's happening?
Well,
there's a reason why they didn't kill Jon Snow. They let these people live. This may not be the end of these people, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
It's the end of her, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, and it was kind of her story anyway. I mean, it was everybody's story, but
it was her.
Yeah,
we've been following her. Yeah, we've been following her for 8 years to get to this fucking throne.
Yeah, she don't even get to sit on the motherfucker either.
All right, spoiler alert.
I mean,
but y'all didn't know he was gonna stab this motherfucker, did you?
Yeah, I felt it coming
when he went up there, and the dragon got up and looked at him, and he was like, "Down, boy," you know.
Whenever he left Tyrion's room, Tyrion's like, "You got to make a choice now." I knew that, like, I figured one of two things was going to be the next scene. Either he was going to go see her, or he was going to go meet Arya, and they were going to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I think he had the balls to do it, man.
Well,
and even after he did it, he felt bad. He was still like, I don't know if it was a good decision. It was like, dude, she's fucking killing everybody.
Yeah. Well, but Tyrion wasn't wrong. Varys wasn't wrong. No. None of these people. I mean, she was going to reshape the world in her ideas. And I mean, that's debatable.
Can't have that.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's debatable whether you can do that or not, you know?
Well, whenever she was like, we're going to visit all of these places and let them know what's up.
And if they don't bend the knee.
Not going to Winterfell.
Yeah.
I'll be damned, bitch. Like, because you know she was talking about that place too.
Yeah.
Dude, she would have pulled up there and burned all those motherfuckers to a crisp.
For real.
Couldn't have that shit, dude.
Well, I understand that the outrage of the internet, but I also understand the idea of the writers and what they wanted to do, because, I mean, like you said, we've been shit on
so many times
for 8 seasons, for 8 years,
and then in the last episode, they don't shit on you.
Yeah,
they said, "Here's your Cheerios, shit free."
Yeah,
enjoy. We put a little sugar in there.
I feel like everybody had it made up in their mind that it was going to end
terribly,
a particular way. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the next thing. So they didn't do that. I know what the problem is. I haven't read anything, but I already know that people are like, I mean, all of that for this?
Right.
Like they expected to get shit on.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it.
Also, another thing that I think is, like, after it happens and everything happens, everything just moves on business as usual. But you know what that is? That's the fucking real world.
That's life.
Yeah, I mean, business as usual. Like, this shit's got to run. These people are gonna. The people that are left alive.
You didn't feel like this. You didn't feel like when they got to that last episode. We can hear you now.
Yeah.
But you didn't feel like when they got to that last episode, they were just like, just scribble some shit down.
No,
I don't think they put a lot into it, man.
Well, I feel like they
which there wasn't much to put into it. I don't think what happened in that last episode deserved an hour and fucking 30 minutes.
It cut to black so many fucking times in the last 30 minutes, dude.
Dude, we could have had 5 episodes.
Well,
been done.
But cutting to black was just to signify the closing the book on.
You're right about that.
It was closing the book on that character's story, or at least for now.
With the ink still dry.
Yeah. How the fuck you gonna close that book when you just wrote in it, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you thinking? Anyway, that's what pissed me off the most. I'm like, bitch, don't do that. Jamie's legacy needs to be heard.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Why is she in there writing stories?
Well, she's the King's Guard or whatever.
Okay, so she's the fucking.
She's, Jamie. What Jamie was to Robert.
Whenever Tyrion went down there and dug him up, it's kind of sad, man.
I was sad for him because of Jamie. Yeah. I wasn't sad for fucking Cersei.
I didn't care about her, but he was just late. When he walked up, saw his hand.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man. Well, because in the other episode he gave that speech like,
you're the only
one dude ever treated me like a person, not a monster.
Yeah.
And then, dude, he walked up there. You know that little fucking sad Tyrion walk?
Yeah. That sad Tyrion waddle?
Yeah. He waddled up there, man, and looked at her like.
Yeah. I thought he was going to fucking try to kill her right there in front of everybody.
Dude, he did. He killed her in front of everybody. He walked up there, dude. He took that fucking pin off his shirt and went, He dropped a mic right there in front of everybody.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what this means? And he's just like, don't care.
Yeah.
Because you know what he did, though? This is what he did. Because, dude, Tyrion fucking is the Game of Thrones. All right?
Yeah.
He's playing people. He did what he did to get Jon Snow to kill that bitch, dude. Oh, I'm almost.
What about?
He knew it was going to happen, but we needed a Coulson, man. We needed Tyrion to get captured, and she's like, I'm going to put him to death. And then Jon goes in there and hands him his sword. He's walking down the hallway all mad. Did you bring any wine? That was funny. No, but I brought a Snickers.
Yeah. You're not acting yourself today,
He's
Tyrion.
Like, I want to put a honey bun head on this bitch.
Do you think that it would have been received better if Jon would have become the king?
I promise you this. No matter what happened, people were going to be upset about something.
Yeah, I know.
There was no way to do this without any, there's they just had to pull the trigger, dude, and just fucking go with the flow. Like,
yeah.
No matter what. A show like this that's been running this long, dude, I think they said there were 17 million people watching the final episode.
Yeah.
The highest show HBO's ever had, episode.
A lot of motherfuckers.
A lot, dude. But there was no way to make, those people happy.
Right.
Even if you went in there and got exactly what you wanted, you would have been like, fucking, I called it. Of course.
Yeah.
Predictable, I'm interested to hear what Travis got to say.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude.
I'm happy with certain things that happened that went down, and a lot of stuff that I wasn't cool with Bran's ending at all.
Him being the king?
That's so out of
Do you think he did everything he did because he knew he was going to be the king? He's Bran the Builder, dude. Do y'all think he knew all this time that he was playing Game of Thrones?
Yeah. I think so.
But they're like, let Bran sit on the throne. He's already sitting.
His arc should have ended with the Night King.
Well, we didn't get anything out of Bran other than him working out and doing things, and then You know, they left out some shit that I thought, but that was episodes ago. I thought they were going to show us, like, what he was doing. But here, they kind of did, man. Because whenever they were talking to him, he looked at them and answered them like, bitch, I knew I was going to be the king.
Yeah.
I already
Why
knew
do you
this,
think-
dude. I knew this shit was going to happen. Why do you think? Like, he just played the ultimate Game of Thrones. He got knocked out of a window, busted up legs. He's like, whip his legs, Jamie. You know what I'm saying? And then did all of this shit. He knew he was going to be the king. He had to, right?
Yeah.
He could see everything else.
Well, nobody else there deserved to be king, though. And we all knew John wasn't going to be king, so.
No, he's going back to his fucking watch is not over.
Yeah.
Dude, what are they watching for?
Well, they're
But
just
if you'll
up
notice
there.
at the end, we saw him going with the wildlings north, right?
Yeah. He's got to help find him a place to settle, right?
So someone said that John was going to go north. Was
Yeah.
it you? Someone said this. Because when I saw him meeting up with fucking, dude, I was like, well, he's going north, man. Far north.
Yeah. So
I figured that was going to be John's ending. Once it solidified that he was going to survive.
But did you think that
Like,
was
the
going
fact-
to be Daenerys'
the fact that-
ending?
I don't know.
Dude, nobody else. She's so fucking crazy. Who was going to get close enough to her to kill her?
yeah.
We all should have known this.
Hindsight's
Like, if
2020.
she was going to die, who else could even get near her?
Yeah.
Because every time he come around, she'd be like, all right. I
What's
want
fuck?
you about to lay some of this pipe, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what she was thinking. He's like, I'm going to lay some pipe, all right.
I just want to kiss it. That's what he
Yeah.
told her. Just let me kiss it. I mean, I'm not upset.
It
with
wasn't terrible.
I don't think it was as bad as everybody.
Nah,
fucking-
dude. They just need time.
Yeah.
Time will heal all wounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except for hers.
But you know what I
I
mean.
mean,
though,
I'll still sit through this show again.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, this show ended after the Battle of Winterfell,
It did, kind of, yeah.
and these last 3 episodes were just kind of the fallout.
It was the follow-up. We're just showing you what happened after the fucking Night King.
Yeah.
Like, once they showed that Cersei had no intentions of ever leaving King's Landing, I stopped giving a fuck about her story arc. I hated that she died the bitch way that she did, but her character never mattered to me. That's how much I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Like, I hated her character in the books.
Well, I enjoyed her earlier in the series. I enjoyed her character when, what was that Fat King? It was her husband.
Robert.
Yeah, I enjoyed, like, their back and forths and the way she was when he was still around. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, oh, she's a nice person. I just liked how two-faced she was. I didn't like, you know what I mean? Like, love to hate her then. But then as, after the shame episode, after all of that, I was just kind of like, I'm tired of this bitch. Like, she will not let it go.
No. Let it go.
Not the ending I thought I was going to get. But it's one of those things where that's what Game of Thrones will do, man. It's like, you think you know what's going to happen, but...
Please. I'm happy that this Harris just burning that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't care how it was to some. That does shit. Like, giving a shit about it.
It's cutting out a little on my end, guys. Hang on
Really?
a second. Can y'all hear me? Go ahead. Keep going, man.
I was just saying, after the Night King died, I stopped really giving a shit about the show.
Well, even after saying that, from episode 1 to the Long Night, it was a fucking
It's fucking
masterpiece,
gold.
dude.
was fucking gold, man. There were still some choice shots of the last 3 episodes, but I was very disappointed overall because we waited an extra year for this shit.
Yeah. Well, we waited an extra year because of that the Battle of the Long Night. I mean, it took them fucking what? How long to shoot that shit?
Probably like 6
55
fucking months,
nights.
Dude. God damn, that's how long it took.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
we're like, damn, babies were born.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, the Battle of Winterfell was fucking incredible.
But it wasn't as cool as that battle. And it shouldn't have been. That battle should have been the battle.
For a small screen, I never expected the scope to be on the small screen like that.
I don't hate the way it ended.
No, I'm fine with it.
Because at the end of the day, it had to end. And Jon Snow didn't fucking die.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I mean, I can't remember, but didn't people bitch about the ending of fucking Breaking Bad?
Of course.
So, I mean, like you said, they were going to bitch. If she would have fucking
no
killed
matter
everybody,
what, dude.
Yeah, if she would have killed everybody and been the one that's, did it, then people would have bitched about that.
So, but here's the thing. So, is everybody mad because Jon Snow's not the king?
I don't know. Maybe.
Doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
You know why? Because when you're the king, you got to worry about somebody killing your ass.
Yeah.
24/7.
Oh,
does not want to be the king, dude.
Everybody got what they wanted. Like, Sansa wanted to be fucking queen so bad she couldn't fucking stand it. So she seceded from the fucking union.
She did. She's like, we're going to stand alone. And he was like, I respect that.
Yeah.
But really now the fucking, the Winterfell twins, they're all, I mean, the kids, they're all running everything. You got Jon at the fucking night watch. You got Bran in the castle. That motherfucker was he did some sneaky shit all along though, dude. He knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what was going to happen. And then Tyrion gives this speech like, let's pick Bran.
Yeah.
Well, that's the secret to the Game of Thrones. Don't tell anyone that you're going for the Iron Throne.
He was the underdog dude, the whole time. None of us were ever thinking like, I mean, maybe every now and then, but no, dude. There's your fucking twist. There's your thing. Like, no one saw that shit coming.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, who? Tyrion should have said something like that. He's really good at setting down.
They said that, he can't have kids. How do you know? I know people that are paralyzed from the waist down and their dick still gets hard.
Does it?
Yeah. Some people's do. It just depends how they're paralyzed. So.
Wait,
I'm just
what?
saying. Yeah.
Let's review that.
I mean.
No, I'm just kidding.
But you know what I mean, though? Like.
Even if he can't.
They can still extract the sperm.
Yeah, dude. We'll do artificial
They can turkey-baste it. Yeah.
He's like, don't worry. My dick works. He should have said that.
He says, don't worry about the dragon. I'll find the dragon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I'll
God.
fuck the dragon.
Yeah, do you?
But him being on the throne. So, dude, if you think about it, the whole time we're watching this show, you got all these people playing the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Tyrion fucking wins, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he was never going to get the throne. But he puts Bran in there, and Bran's like, you're the fucking hand of the king, dude. He's like, I don't want it. And he's like, well, don't matter because you got it. He's right back where he started.
Yeah.
But this time, he's the hand of the king of the real king.
Yeah.
He fucking won, dude, out of everybody. Littlefinger. I'm all right with that. I didn't want Jon Snow to die, and I didn't want Tyrion to die. Everyone else, collateral damage.
Yeah.
So, dude, when I think about it, I'm kind of happy. I actually have some stuff to add when we get. Do y'all want me to go ahead and tell what happened when I watched this?
Sure.
I already told you, Travis, but I feel like Griffin needs to know, and I kind of want the rest of the podcast to
Oh,
know
absolutely.
because it's funny. All right, Griffin. I'm online all night. Well, remember when everybody got offline? I'm hanging out with Corey Reed for a while, right? We're watching comedy videos. I had no idea he was a big Justin Timberlake fan. Now I do.
Yeah, he's a
huge dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I went down the rabbit hole with him, but
that Chris Stapleton video.
Dude, that video's bad. Did you see the live one?
No, I haven't seen that.
No,
one.
where they do that music video and they do it in one take and it's live.
They're walking through that thing. Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Man. I was just like, wow, I need to make more of these. Anyway, all right, what was I talking about? Oh, Game of Thrones. So I get off of there with him. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this Game of Thrones episode. I have to.
Yeah.
All right, and then when I fire it up, dude, it's like pushing 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be up at 9:30. Okay. But I'm like, fuck it, YOLO, Game of Thrones, okay?
Right,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I fire this shit up, dude, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to record my reaction.
Yeah.
I fire up the webcam, get OBS running. So I've got, it's playing Game of Thrones, and down in the bottom corner, you can see my camera. All right, dude. I get pretty far into it. Because when I went back and watched it, I was like, okay, right about here's where I don't remember. It was after they had the meeting of the round table, and they were like, we picked Bran, okay?
Yeah.
All right, dude. I woke up at 8:30 in the morning, dude, and I'm sitting in my chair at my computer looking at the screen. OBS is still running. It's still recording. The episode's finished.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like 8:30. I'm like, I got to be somewhere at 9:30 or we're leaving. Like,
yeah.
And then I was like, I started remembering, I was doing stuff, things and stuff was happening.
Right.
There may have been a certain sailor around. And that little bottle, dude?
Yeah.
Like the one y'all got? There were 2 shots left. Opened it that night, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Had a good time. It was the last episode of Game of Thrones. I'm like, did you bring any wine? But dude, I go and look. There's a 3.5 hour clip that's recorded of me. All right?
Right.
Yeah, dude, still have it. I can prove this. So I stop it, and then I go click on it, and I start flipping through it, and I can see me watching it. I'm like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is happening. I'm hamming it up because the camera's on, as you know, as you do. And then, dude, I get to the part where I fall asleep. And I pass out, and I'm snoring, and I'm leaning forward. I'm doing all this weird shit in my seat, dude. Putting my hands behind my head, laying my head on the desk. I keep doing this thing where I lean back, and I'm fucking move my hair,
Right.
And then finally I get to the end where I wake up, and I'm like, what happened? Dude, I passed out in a chair while I was watching that shit, and I caught every goddamn bit of it on camera.
That's amazing.
Dude, I kept flipping through it, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Because you never see yourself sleeping.
Too bad you wasn't live streaming it.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Right.
What sucks, though, is I was using my wireless headset.
Yeah.
So whenever all audio stops, if you stop watching a video, chatting with people on the wireless headset, after a little bit, it kills the headset.
Right.
It'll start beeping, and it cuts off. So at a certain point, the audio goes away. But I'm still here, flopping around, just I can't sit still. I lay on the desk. I come up, and dude, my eyes are closed all this time. When I woke up in the morning, dude, I felt like shit, man.
I can imagine sleeping.
And then
in that
I had
chair.
to drive for fucking 4 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah, when I got there, they were like, "Do you want to drive?" I was like,
"Not really."
Do y'all want to die?
Yeah.
So that's the better. That happened though, man. That was my experience.
That's fucking hilarious.
With Game of Thrones. And I have the footage and all.
How'd the graduation go?
It was all right. Do you know anybody that was going to school there? Pisgah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Do you remember back in the day when that little boy died, that 4-wheeler accident?
Yeah.
This was his graduating class.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So what they did, man, was on the last chair, there was a picture of him. But it was a picture of him, like back when you're a kid and you graduate from like kindergarten or something.
Yeah.
They let you put a cap and gown on, take pictures. So it was that picture of him in that red cap and gown when he was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
There was a picture sitting in that chair, man. And during the ceremony, this kid got up and started singing a song. I guess it was one of his friends that he wrote about him.
Yeah.
And each student got up and took a rose over there and put it on his chair. It was like, damn, this is pretty good, dude,
Yeah.
I mean, most people just forget about somebody like that. Just like, he died fucking, 10 years ago. But another thing was, dude, when I get there, I'm setting up there. We had to get there early. Dude, holy shit, I'll never do this again. Like, these motherfuckers filled these fucking bleachers up, dude.
Right, they do.
Bad, dude. But, dude, I'm sitting up there, and I see a teacher come out. They told me the teacher's name, but I don't remember it. But he comes out there. So they're messing with the sound system, y'all. They're trying to, and I can tell they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm sitting there watching him, and I'm like talking to my aunt. I'm like, he needs to turn the lows down. It's going to feed back like crazy. As soon as that guy starts singing, this thing's going to go like that.
Yeah.
I'll fuck the whole graduation up. I said, somebody needs to tell him because they don't, I can, he's not even turning the right knob.
Yeah.
So the kid's doing a sound check. It sounds like shit. Dude, I said, and I'm trying to film this, which I did. I filmed it.
Right.
I said, I can't. Okay, I can't. So I got up and I walked down there. And when he walked to the end, I was like, hey, do you know Clay Gorham, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I know him. You went to college with his dad. I was like, well, look, man, I've been doing sound for a long time.
Yeah.
You need to turn the lows down on that guitar mic because it's feeding back like crazy. You've probably got the gain too high. I'm like, look, dude, it's going to mess the graduation up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come down here and tell you this and bother you, but it's going to be bad. I was like, do you guys not have a sound guy? And he's like, I am the sound guy.
And you're just like, whoa.
Yeah, and he said, come over here and fix it. So we go back, walk all the way down there, dude, and I fix their damn microphones. And
hell yeah.
I'm down there, running sound. Like, I didn't stay down there, but I fixed everything.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't sit by, man, and let it, I was just like, look, man, because I saw him down there trying to figure it out, and I was like, I can tell you what you need to do.
Yeah.
And when I go over there, dude, for that guitar mic, it was just a regular microphone that they had set up in front of the guitar.
Yeah.
The low, dude, was fucking at fucking 12, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, so every time he would hit a low string,
the
mic would just,
Right.
And I was like, who set this up? And he was like, I did. He said it sounded pretty good in headphones.
Well, yeah. In headphones.
But yeah, man. Fuck the city saved the day. Adam G showed up, fixed the sound, recorded it, put it online.
Hell yeah. Adam G saved the motherfucking day.
I do what I do, man. But it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
My cousin Mallory graduated valedictorian. She got up and gave a speech.
Oh shit.
She won all the fucking,
Yeah.
good student. But yeah, of course she is. Father's Chad Gorham,
All right.
So you better be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
That's awesome.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Don't want to go to another one anytime soon, though. Travis, it's a weird feeling, man. Like, this is a weird feeling, dude. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. I held that kid as a baby. Like a baby.
Yeah, like a baby.
A baby, dude. Like blowing bubbles and farting and shit. I'm breaking out. What the fuck?
You held a baby?
I held Mallory as a baby, man. Like, I was always around her. I've got pictures of me holding her, dude, when she's like 1. Cute kid, She looked like
life comes at you fast.
Oh my God, dude! When you see them up there standing there graduating, and it's like, whoa, I'm old. Travis, man, when you see one of them kids graduate, oh man, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? This ain't supposed to happen. It's like, weird, dude.
Down. Yeah,
I'm already having those moments
where you're like, dude, and you think, how many years away until the first one? And by first one, I mean the second one.
2.
2 years until she graduates. That's going to feel like 6 months.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I know it, man.
It's going, and you're going to be sitting there watching her and like, damn, this is like. I remember like watching you put silly bands on your wrist, and Trent says his daughter graduates next Friday, dude. It's crazy,
like
right? Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy
Congrats,
when
man.
you see this. This is the first time I've ever experienced this. Like, you know, someone that has been there my whole life, you know, like almost like a. Because my aunt was like a mom to me.
Right.
So her kids were almost like brothers and sisters to me. Like,
Yeah.
always around them. Like, yeah, Trent says I graduated 18 years ago.
Wow.
And his daughter's going to graduate Friday. It's crazy, dude.
I didn't think Trent was that old. Like,
that old?
You know what I mean, though?
Well, he's like 30-something. We 35, 36? What are you? How old are you, Trent? He had a kid. No, 18. Trent had a kid pretty young. He was young when they had a kid. He's 36.
I would have guessed that you were
So,
been like 32, 31, 30.
Damn, that's my age,
I don't
man.
know.
You fucking
Well,
treading on some damn touchy territory, dog.
But you know what I mean? I thought it.
No, I don't know, Griffin. Why don't you tell me? No, I'm just kidding. He was 19 when he had a kid, and that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
You gonna cry? You gonna cry, ain't you?
I'll cry for you.
He's gonna cry. Where's the graduation? We'll talk about it later. I don't want. But yeah, it was crazy, man. It was weird seeing that. Like, yeah, you will. He's like, no, I won't, because I'm gonna be like, get out. Time to leave. You don't have to go to school every day anymore. So
I'll be fucking 30 this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
That was the one dude that did it for me because 40, dude, fuck 40, dude. I feel like now once you turn 30, that's where you're like, oh shit, we've upgraded from a 2 to a 3.
Yeah, right.
That's when you finally hit 30, you're like, not 20 anymore. I'm not 20. It's weird, man. 30's the new 40, dude. I don't think I'm gonna be bothered by turning 40.
I'm not sure
50.
how I'll react
to 30.
Turning 30. Yeah.
Well, I mean, dude, at the end of the day, you ain't got a choice. You always knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll with it. But when you hit when you upgrade that 2 to a 3, you're like, wow, man, I'm a fucking I can't even pretend to be a kid anymore. Like,
yeah, right.
I'm adult as a motherfucker. Like, yeah, see, he's right, dude. I feel as I'm getting I've hit 32 now, and I'm going. That 30 was. Whew,
yeah.
Oh man, dude, in my 30th birthday, they threw a surprise party.
Oh shit.
Dude, I had just got back from the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
All right, 2 weeks after, my grandparents are like, we need you to come by here because they got this old lady they're friends with. It's Miss Polly's birthday. I want you to do some video, take some pictures. They sold it, dude.
Yeah.
Had no idea because, nobody gives a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? Birthdays are just, you get a card.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Did I walk in to this room? There's all these people there. Expect it.
Yeah.
It's her birthday.
Yeah.
They all turn around and look at me, dude, and they go, surprise. And I said, this is what I said, dude. I looked around and I said, where's Miss Polly? And they're like, this is your birthday. And I'm like, no, really, where's Miss Polly? And they're like, and then I start looking around and I'm like, oh, that's my aunt. That's my, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
these are people.
This is for me. They got me, dude. My grandmother's like that, man. She threw a surprise birthday party for my grandfather one time when he turned 60. But they got me, dude. I was fucking shocked. Like, I said, where's Miss Polly?
Like, hey, motherfucker.
Yeah. But when you turn 30, dude, it's one of those things where you're just like,
Yeah.
And it's not like you're going to wake up when you're 30 and be like, I feel like shit now. Like, my body's breaking down. I'm just a beat up piece of meat.
Right.
But it's one of those things where, like, when you hit it, it's like, damn, Travis, how old are you now? You got to be close to 30.
I'm 30.
You 30? How do you feel? Well, how'd you feel when you hit that? When you finally, when that 2 goes away, and you catch that 3, and you're just like, damn, dude, I'm fucking an adult for damn sure. Like,
I mean,
it was weird, right? No, you don't feel different, but just that. When you're just like, damn, dude. Yesterday I was 29. I mean, I always knew it was coming, but.
Well, I mean, it's even heavier now. No, I think I still weigh every day the odds of like being decent and then just flipping my shit.
Contingency 88.
It's always a possibility.
So I mean, I ride that line every day, so I mean, I don't feel any different.
Well, I feel like the world that we live in now, because everything, like you got to grow up faster.
I feel like we've definitely hit a new difficulty level.
Well, we've already hit. It used to be 40, man. When people hit 40, they were like, "God damn!" But dude, that's it. 30. It's 30 now. 30's the new one. And dude, it'll go down. Hey man, when I hit 25, I got a little. I was like 25, because in my mind, 5 away from 30. 25 didn't bother y'all?
Like, no, I didn't. I don't. Yeah, it didn't.
I'll tell you guys something that bothered me this year. 32 years old. I outlived my mom.
Yeah.
And that was a weird thing. I won't get too real or get weird, but like,
yeah.
When I always knew it was coming, I always thought about it. Like, I was like, I'm going to outlive my mom in a couple of years. Like, that's weird. Like, it's weird because I'm young, like.
Yeah.
And, it was weird. That was something that bothered me. I almost didn't want it to happen. Like, but, oh, he said I'm 37 this year. Forever 37, dude. Make it happen. It is, yeah, it's better than the alternative, dude. Not being here at all.
Yeah.
That's the way you got to look at it, Griffin.
No, I mean,
when you turn 30, you're like, damn, I'm 30. It's here. It's happened. Well, but the alternative is not being here at all.
My thing is, with technology and everything, we're living longer and longer. So I feel like, in my opinion, 30 is kind of like, or kind of was like the midway part for a lot of people. But I think the midway part for us will be, 40?
Yeah, dude, like 50.
Maybe.
Because the medicines that we can get, and then think about the next 20, 25 years, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, they're working on all kinds of shit. They're bringing fucking lab rats back from the dead, dude. Like.
Yeah. No. So it's just one of those situations that I don't really think too much about it, just because of.
When's your birthday?
In November.
Oh, at least you got a little while.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the same person. You might wake up the day after and like your dick won't work or something, but.
Well, I mean living your life is what keeps you from thinking about stupid shit like that, inevitable shit like that.
That's it, dude. Like just everyday shit, like just going with the flow and being there, and that's why that age creeps up on you, because you're working, you're doing shit, you forget, you're just living, and then you're like, oh wait a minute, I'm 30. One time, Garrett was burning down. He was B1, and I was talking to him, and he said, I'm gonna turn 43 tomorrow. I was like, damn, man, that's crazy. And he said, you know what's crazy, man? He said, I don't feel 43.
Yeah.
He said, I feel 23. I feel 25. Like my body's getting older. My mind's the same.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, "You're right, dude. Like you keep getting older, but you're the same person.
Yeah.
You know, that's just your body, dude. And like, I'm looking for that fountain of youth.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you guys this: tomorrow, they figure out a way. They're like, look, we can like reverse the effects and make you live a long ass time.
Right.
You know, but you need to drink it. You know, it's good to be young when you drink it because it's like it's gonna keep you there.
Right.
You know, it's like a vampire. Everything's hot. You know, just put you on hold. So, do you do it?
Yes.
Yeah,
You do
for
it, man.
sure.
Of course you do. Like, there's nobody. Find me one person that's like, no, I want to see Jesus. It's like,
Well, I mean,
think about
even
that.
even if you believe in an afterlife, it's one of those situations where I think that
'Cause I don't want to miss a thing.
your
Yeah.
your base survival
It's to
instinct is going to be
survive,
yeah,
to live.
yeah, especially if you don't have children yet, you know what I'm saying, or you
Yeah.
don't if there's something that you haven't really fulfilled in your life or you feel like you haven't fulfilled, you know, then you're going to want to keep going on until you get there.
Dude, I
So,
could
yeah.
live to be 100 years old, and I would be like, I didn't do everything I wanted to do because there wasn't enough goddamn time.
Yeah.
There'll never be enough time to do everything you want to do.
No. But
being alive is awesome. You should
yeah.
try it. People should try it. I give it a
You can
star.
yeah. Well, and that's my thing. It's like whenever people's like,
Talking about they hate their life and
well, not just that, but it's like, well, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that, and I'm always that person that's like, let's do it. Like, let's go and let's see this
yeah,
person.
man.
Let's do this because it's like you never know what's going to happen.
Well,
So,
look,
like,
dude, here's a perfect example, and you were probably about to say it. Dude, you went down to Florida and you stood in the goddamn hot ass sun, dude, burnt to a crisp, thirsty, dehydrated,
yeah,
and you saw fucking Soundgarden play, and then a few months later he offed himself.
yeah,
Dude, you hit the lottery.
yeah, I know.
I'll never get to see that band play.
Yeah,
I hate that. But you
yeah.
did, dude, and I can live through you. I can be like, what was it like, Griffin?
I got videos.
Yeah, I have all those videos. I saved them, but
Really?
yeah, I still got them. You got them?
Yeah, I got them.
I got them still. They're in my Google, photos. But like that moment, dude, going to Florida, pain in the ass.
Yeah. But
Going
look
to
why
a
it wasn't that
festival. Yeah, he's like, wrong.
bad. I was
Is
pretty
it?
cool.
Going to a festival, like where it's like a 3-day fucking shindig, like,
Yeah.
dude,
And there's
it's hot
people
as
everywhere.
fuck, man, and like
Yeah.
you're miserable. You get up early and go in there. You all day long. You're just ready to go home.
Yeah.
Your feet, dude, killing you.
Yeah.
We're walking everywhere. Dude, I don't know what that means.
It must be feeling frisky or something.
I'm not into it, dude. This is no frisky business podcast. But you did it, man, and it paid off.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I guess. Did you guys happen to watch? I mean, can we agree that are we moving on from fucking Game of Thrones? We kind of already have, but all right.
Yeah.
Look, you know, we didn't know what was gonna happen. You know, shit went down. But I'll give the series as a whole gets a fucking direwolf from me. I'm saying.
A direwolf? I like it.
You guys gonna rate it? You're dropping direwolves on it?
I'm gonna drop a dragon on it.
Well, it gets a direwolf, it gets a dragon. Travis, you dropping a giant?
Well, I guess I'll top it off, man. It gets a lion.
No, dude, it gets a Night King.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Goddamn right.
It gets a Night King, a dragon, and a fucking direwolf, dude. All across. He's right. We could have dropped dragon eggs on it.
Yeah.
But we're going with it. It gets a Night King, a dragon, and a dire wolf. That pretty much covers everything.
Yeah.
You know, we spoiled the shit out of it, you know, for fucking 100 episodes, but
fuck it.
It's definitely worth a watch. And I will watch this show again. I've already seen most of it twice.
Right.
I was trying to get someone to watch it a while back, and I went back, and dude, I was still sitting there mouth breathing. I already knew what was going to happen.
I'm trying to get Marina to watch it.
She's going to watch it, dude.
You know what she texted me earlier?
Tell her she can have a baby if she watches it.
She said, she said that, everyone on Facebook is pissy as hell. I'm silencing all sorts of people for 30 days. She sent me a meme that said, sorry, your dragon show sucked. And I said, I like the way it ended. And then I told her, I said, you know, I don't know why they're pissed. I mean, it had a quote unquote happy ending.
It had a happy ending.
And that's what I thought most people wanted. It's not what I wanted. I wanted it to end in a bloodbath, but I didn't get it. She said maybe everyone wanted a bloodbath. I said, who knows?
Everyone expected a bloodbath.
Yeah. She said, who knows, but it was, or I said, who knows, but it wasn't bad though. She said, well, I'll enjoy the mute I put on at least 10 people. I don't mind people posting stuff, but damn. I said, you need to watch it and see what you think. She said, at this point of my months and months of screaming how much I dislike it, I don't want to hear you say, I fucking told you so if I end up liking it.
Don't tell her that then.
Well, I mean, I told her, I said, you will like it. I mean, you can't not like, you know.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't care who you are. I had an uncle, man. He worked at the Redstone Arsenal. He's like fucking old, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, he liked Game of Thrones. He said something about Game of Thrones. He's just like, I can't believe what they did to Ned Stark. Because he had just watched that episode, and I was like, wait a minute, dude.
Yeah.
You like Game of Thrones? And he was like, fucking love it. I was like, wow, dude, you're like, I didn't expect that. Because, dude, he was a hippie, libertarian that works at the Arsenal.
Right.
Go figure.
Yeah. Deadly combination.
Did y'all see what he just said? Arya's going to get a follow-up series, but they said nothing will be announced. Dude, I knew when people lived. See, dude, Game of Thrones ain't going anywhere. You think they're going to let go of that kind of viewership, that kind of money?
Nope.
Jon Snow can get a series.
Yeah, you know nothing.
Now, would you hate on that?
No.
Because it'll still be the same show. It'll just be a different, you know, it's like, well, before it was all about the throne, and now it's about Jon doing whatever he's doing, or Arya doing whatever she's doing. I don't know if Jon Snow will come back. I think he's going to move on. But what's Arya going to do with her little bug eyes?
She's going to see what's west of Westeros.
Yeah. I got a problem with that.
It's going to come full circle, and she's going to be on the fucking other one.
Dude.
It's going to be like Christopher Columbus.
Nobody ever went west. No, dude, she's going to fall off the fucking edge, man.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
No one ever went west? Like, nobody ever said, what's in that direction? We don't know. The map stops there. That's because no one's, you know, ever. What if there's more dragons and, you know, what if there's another Night King out there? You don't know what's out there.
That'd be fucking nutters.
So she's going to get another show.
Maybe.
I don't think they're going to let it go.
No. They can't. It makes them too much money. So.
Are you mad about that?
No. I mean, my thing is if the writing is still quality.
Right here, dude. They already said there would be prequels, dude.
I think that they were going to do the Lannister or the Targaryen.
Like back when he was the king and they built the fucking Iron Keep, and I'm fucking DTW, dog.
As long as they keep the writing consistent and good.
Yeah, don't shit on it.
Then I'll watch. I mean, think of the fucking Think of The Walking
Oh my
Dead.
God, dude, they can explain the fucking Night King.
Yeah.
Dude, tell me you wouldn't love to see his backstory, Travis. Like when he gets turned into the Night King, and then you see him go out and get his generals and see him wipe out the first wave of when winter fucking comes for the first time.
That would be
What fucking
pleasing.
epic, dude. See, this story had to end for us to get, you know, we're going to get more Game of Thrones, dude.
I'm cool with it.
But will it be called Game of Thrones? Because
Probably.
is it still the Game of Thrones? I wanted the Night King to get the throne.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. Did you guys watch that? So it gets a fucking dragon, a dire wolf, and a what else? A Night King. Did you guys watch this fucking trailer? Did you watch it, Griffin? Or did you hold off for the pod?
I held off for the pod. Yeah.
You hear that, dude?
Yeah.
That's the sound of me rubbing my hands together.
Yeah. I waited just specifically for this one
What's this
moment.
movie called again?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? No.
Okay, hang on.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Travis, did you watch it?
I figured we'd watch it on the pod, so I waited.
All right, well, I fucking cheated on y'all.
Damn it.
I watched it.
Adam.
I had to, man. I was bored.
I understand.
I just wanted to get the up on y'all. You know how y'all always go watch a movie before I can see it?
When?
Fuck y'all.
I ain't
Every
never
movie
done that.
ever.
Oh.
No, you're right. I don't know why I said that, man.
I did go and watch Avengers again this past weekend.
So tell us about that while I pull up some fucking trailer goodness.
It was better the second time.
Were you able to, like, take shit in?
Yeah. There's so much shit going on, especially towards the end of it, that you really have to pay attention.
What stood out to you more this time around?
Just the people that were fighting, like in the background stuff.
Yeah,
that you
were able to like say, okay, when I first watched it, I was staring at this dude.
Yeah,
that's what I always do, man. When I watch it another time and another time and another time, I'm looking. I'm like over here. I never look to the left during this scene.
Yeah,
you're like, oh shit, there's so and so.
Yeah.
Does your star hold up?
Oh yeah, I think it gets 2 stars.
It gets 2 stars.
Yeah, I think so.
Remember when Travis gave a movie 3?
I remember.
I think I can go out on a limb and say that we all give Avengers Endgame 3 stars each.
Yeah.
And it may be one of the best comic book movies, if not one of the best movies of all time. Like
one of the best adventure movies in general.
I'm always telling people, I'm like, you haven't watched it?
Even though it's got all, even though it's an IP and all that stuff, it still holds on to like those old school adventure movies we watched growing up, just on a grander scale, you know.
I loved it. It was amazing.
I'm ready for this.
You ready to watch this trailer?
Yeah.
I also have Westworld 3's trailer pulled up.
I haven't watched.
Looks like Aaron Paul will be joining the show.
I haven't watched season 2 yet.
Can we watch the trailer though? I haven't seen all of it either.
Season 2 was good.
I watched half of it.
It's a slow build, but for me the finale was like it was on par. Like I'm excited.
The thing with the Westworld, it's got really good writing and really good acting.
Yeah.
What's not to like? We need to get back up on that though.
Now I will say this: Westworld season 2's pacing gets a little clunky.
Dude, Hulu made a fucking Catch-22 movie. What? Who is this Major? Have y'all seen Catch-22?
No.
So there's this guy. There's a Major in Catch-22, and his name is Major. Go figure. And someone's like, well, that's Major. And this guy's like, who is this Major? It's in the movie, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
I got to pulled up and ready to fucking
You
roll.
ready, Travis? Are you excited, Griffin?
July 20th. Yeah, dude.
You should be.
We were talking about this the other night. Like, when they gonna drop a fucking trailer
Yeah,
for
dude. Dude, I'm gonna go to the theater and watch this movie.
it? Shit, I might meet you there.
Yeah, dude. Drive over here, dog. Hey, another thing, dude. Total scam on that ticket, dude. Total scam, dude.
I called them. I
Who'd
called
you
the
call?
state.
What'd they say?
They said that if you're caught doing 85 on any roads in Georgia, they fine you $200, and then a $50 reinstatement fee if you don't pay your ticket.
It's real?
Yeah, dude. Because I was doing 85 on
When
a
I was talking about
four-lane.
my granddad about that, he's like, I have never in my life heard some shit like that.
Yeah, I called the Department of Vehicle Safety or whatever.
So you called a proper number.
Yeah, and they pulled my thing up and they're like, we mailed the ticket to you on April the whatever 2015, and we don't
I
know
bet
why
it was
you
after
didn't.
you moved out of that house over there.
This was before, because I moved in here whenever I was working at Papa John's, and me and Crazy Bitch was dating, and that's when we went on that. We went to Universal, so I was still living here. I just don't know where the fucking ticket went. You know, like,
So
You've been living there since 2015?
yeah, I've been living here since
Damn.
like 2013.
Holy shit, dude.
I got this trailer loaded up.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. What's up with that accent? This is Mr. Schwartz. It's going to be so good. So, yes, you are enacting somehow. I mean, oh shit, it might be, dude. Goddamn people. That's Roman Polanski. And what's her name? Sharon Tate. Look at this shit, dude. Watch this shit. You're going to love him. Charlie, dude. So he is in the movie. Dude, I think that stuntman Mike, he's about to reboot his fucking career. Dude. Wait, whoa. All right, go ahead.
I can't fucking wait,
Dude,
man.
it looks like a masterpiece.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking Tarantino. I'd expect nothing less than a masterpiece,
But
you
all
know?
these actors and
Yeah.
I mean,
It looks really good.
It looks so
Yeah.
good.
But yeah, I paid it though.
You paid the ticket when they said that? You were like, okay.
Well, yeah, I paid it. I'm like, because they told me if I get caught driving in the state of Georgia, that they could
Well, I'm coming to
prosecute
a
me.
show over there.
Yeah, and like in almost a week, you know, like. So I just went ahead and fucking paid the ticket. $250. $50 to reinstate my license.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, hell, it is what it is. But I asked him, I said, why the fuck did it take so long for, you know, anybody to say anything? Well, you see, the government around here moves kind of slow. I'm like, ain't that
I'll
any
give you
kind
one
of fucking
guess why.
government?
You remember that McDonald's?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if you go to the damn whatever, courthouse or whatever, same fucking crew, dude.
Yeah.
They just don't smell like French fries.
Yeah, I know. It's bullshit, though. But it's paid for. I mean,
yeah, but that's $250, man.
I know.
A speeding ticket.
Yeah, a super speeder fee is what they call it.
Super speeder fee?
Yeah, because I was doing 85.
Come on, Trent.
Super speeder fee?
Fucking up.
Griffin, super speeder.
Yeah,
you
for
need
real.
to change your fucking name everywhere. You're fucking Dustin Super Speeder Griffin.
I'm down with it, you know? Yeah, I was going 85 and a 70.
Well,
so,
wait, 85 and a 70? Well, you went,
yeah,
okay.
I was on the interstate. I was trying to get the fuck back home.
Were you riding with Chess?
No, I was riding with that crazy bitch I was dating
Oh,
at the
dude,
time.
I would have floored it.
You already
You're
know.
like, I gotta get out of this car.
Yeah. Dude,
now.
she bitched. We went to Universal Studios and she bitched the whole time about how hot it was. What the fuck?
Of course it's hot. It's Florida, bitch.
Yeah, in April.
Would you think it was going to be cold?
Yeah.
Did she dress fucking appropriately? Did she wear the right shit?
Yeah, you saw the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's fucking Florida, dog. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Did she ruin your trip?
I mean,
had to. I mean, I'm sure you still had a little fun because you're like, oh shit, fucking DeLorean. But
yeah.
But still, dude, I hate when I go somewhere with somebody and they just bitch the whole fucking time.
Yeah, that's me. I hate just like, it kills me. It kills
It's
my
like, then why
mood.
did you come?
Yeah, exactly.
Go home now.
Yeah.
I wish we could all go to Universal Studios together. We'd have a great time.
Dude, we would have so much fucking fun. I want to go on Man Cruise.
Oh, dude, we're gonna do Man Cruise.
We got
Travis,
to.
We're all gonna do Man Cruise. It may not be now or next week or next year, but at some point we will go, and it'll be the cheapest goddamn vacation you've ever gone on. And you'll be like, damn, you get all of this for all of that?
Yeah.
Like, going on a cruise is awesome.
Yeah.
Are we doing a fucking Caribbean?
I don't care where we go, man.
When it comes down to it, that's going to be your cheapest.
Yeah.
If you want to do an Alaskan cruise, you got to get to Seattle. You got to spend the night there. You got to get up. But we could all drive down to Florida on a short bus, you know, hop on the fucking ship.
Roll out.
I mean, it don't matter where you go. See, the thing about it is, like, the trip, it's not really about the places you're going, because you go there, you're there for a few hours, you look around, you eat those Jamaicans. You ever eat one of those little Jamaican turnovers?
It's experiencing.
Well, it's that fucking ship, dude. The ship is a whole nother trip itself.
Yeah.
You walk around the ship, dude. Every 10 feet, there's a bar.
Yeah.
Most of the time, there's a band playing. Find a bar that's got the music you like in it. They show movies. They got, all this stuff. Dude, the food, you ain't got to pay for it. There's some places you go where you got to pay to eat.
Yeah.
But dude, you can
Oh.
go. There's these like little places where they make pizza or hamburgers and shit. You can go up there and be like, "I want a hamburger. Eat it. I want a hamburger. Eat it. I want a hamburger." Like,
Yeah.
you'll fucking gain 30 pounds, dude.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it, man.
So damn good.
Cruise ship life.
I'm about it. I think that's what we're gonna do next year.
You and her gonna go on one?
Yeah, I think so.
I recommend this. Y'all just go by yourself.
Well, I think my mom wants me, my brothers, and my brother's wife and their kid, and then my Marina to all go together as like a family
because she hadn't been on one yet.
Well, we haven't been on a family vacation
since that last one.
Well, before that, with everybody, it's been like probably 10 years.
And the last 10 cruise years. You went on probably wasn't that long.
I mean, you know who I went on with that last one? Yeah.
Did y'all see what Trent just said? Griffin, read that out for the audience.
I'm in transit right now.
There's a Game of Thrones bonus episode.
There is a Game of Thrones bonus episode. Trent, coming out Sunday?
The fuck?
I mean, what's this? Can we Google this? Can we look this up real quick? Can we?
Do it.
Oh, he said, here's the damn. This is the picture for it? This is the trailer. This is the trailer for it?
Hold on.
Wait, right here. Game of Thrones Season 8 bonus episode trailer. It is a trailer.
Drop a trailer.
What?
If you guys will scroll up before that Westworld, where you see Aaron Paul looking like, wait, what was, what did they call Heisenberg? What was that? What was his name?
What?
Yo, Mr. White.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. He's got that Yo, Mr. White face.
Sides, bitch.
Can we watch this bonus episode trailer?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch all these.
It's like 13 minutes plus, dude.
The trailer?
Nah, this is somebody breaking the trailer down. We can't do that. I don't know about all of them. We can definitely bookmark them and leave them in here. But y'all gonna watch that Westworld trailer for sure. But he said the trailer's only like 1 minute. So we can watch 1 minute of that trailer and then leave it. So it's like bonus content. Oh, okay. We can't do that.
Right now, everybody's talking.
I want to watch that Netflix Ted Bundy movie. Is it out?
I don't think so.
What the fuck, dude? They've been pushing this shit up for fucking ever.
I'll watch this Westworld trailer with you real quick.
Yeah, it's like a minute. It's like a minute.
It is. That Ted Bundy movie is out, by the way.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I like Ted Bundy. I know
really
that came
good.
off, sounding kind of.
I like
weird,
Zac Efron too.
Yeah.
His acting chops are pretty good.
I'll allow it.
All right, I've got Westworld pulled up.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
All right, guys.
Seems like the world.
I got to pause.
Man,
Watching ads. That's a long. They're like, we milking this. 3, 2, 1, play. They're bringing in the big guns now, ain't they? My little red lunch pail box. What is it? Oh, it is. Dude, we're coming out of the fucking simulation of the real world. Oh my God. Dude. This is genius. I had no idea they would ever leave the actual West world. Oh my God, is that chick? It is. The plot thickens. 2020. So, apparently,
Still a whole other year.
Yeah, we're gonna be leaving the simulation and going out into the real world that all these people are living in. That's pretty fucking cool, dude.
I can't discuss my theories because it'll spoil season 2.
I need to go finish it.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
I'll give that a watch soon.
Yeah, worth a deep dive.
What are we gonna watch next week, guys? We've been pushing back Glass so long, I forgot. I don't even think we didn't have another one. We picked.
No, Glass was the last
Mule,
one.
Glass. All right, well, guys. Ooh, I got a fucking honorable mention. What do you got?
Oh, what you got?
I was gonna throw Shazam out there, but.
Oh, that's cool, man.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say we could just do a fucking James Bond movie.
What if should we cram one with the fucking?
Works
is that
for
too
me.
much? Is to cram a James Bond with the? Because we talked about doing that where we would sprinkle them in. We don't have to though. I know it's a lot to take in.
Well, I mean, I'm down.
What do you think, Griffin?
The next one's Goldfinger.
Because I mean, we're gonna talk for a couple hours anyway, so.
Yeah.
Do we do them both?
I've got an honorable mention.
What do you got? That Japanese movie?
Yeah, The Wandering Earth.
Kind of want to see it.
Do y'all want to just put them all three in the thing?
We're gonna break the internet, dude. Put them in the generator?
Yeah.
We hadn't done this in a while. Real estate
Well,
generate that shit.
Are we gonna attach Bond to any
Here's
of them?
What we should do. We should do the 2 and tack Bond on. We gotta get another Bond in, right?
Yeah, I put all three of them in there individual.
Okay.
So that movie you're talking about is called Wandering Earth, right, Trev?
Yeah.
Okay. How many times do you want me to hit it?
3.
Right. 1, 2, 3. So we've got Goldfinger, Wandering Earth, and then Shazam.
So I'm guessing what we're gonna do, Goldfinger and Wandering Earth, once it's the 2. I mean, do y'all want to do 2? Can we dedicate a whole episode to Goldfinger?
Well, the thing is part of me really wants to see Shazam as well.
It don't matter.
Here's my thing. Every time we review a James Bond movie, we don't go deep. We don't deep dive like we do in these other movies.
Right.
I don't care to dedicate a whole show to it, but it's going to be a short one.
Wait, how about we do this?
Okay.
How about whenever we do Bond, we do 2 of them back to back?
2 Bonds?
Yeah.
That's good, dude.
Is that too much Bond?
No, dude. That's good because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
I like that.
We do twice as many.
Okay. So since the Bond was the first one, is that what we're doing?
Or
what do y'all want to do here? Shazam's new.
Yeah. Fuck it.
But it's up to y'all.
Let's do. I don't matter.
I got our next 3 weeks. Hear me out here. I'm trying to make Travis happy. Let's do Shazam, because it's new. Like, it's not even available new. So, bumps us up.
Yeah.
We do Shazam, we do Wandering Earth, and then we watch the 2 Bond movies.
Cool with it.
Fine with me.
So next week we're watching Shazam. Are you guys ever going to watch the What We Do in the Shadows episodes?
Yes.
It would have been a lot easier when it was 1 episode a week. Now there's a fucking shit ton of them. There's like 10. I've been watching it. I'm current.
Is it good?
It's fucking hilarious. Dude's got Matt Berry in it.
He's a fucking national
in the last
treasure.
episode. So the like the big vampire that turned everyone into vampires comes to visit him.
Yeah.
And he's like, so tell me, he's like, I'm guessing by the time I get here, you guys have already taken over the country. And they're like, well, we run our street. And then he wants to go out on a night on the town with them. Dude, he looks like the fucking crypt keeper. And they go clubbing. They're like, shots. And then he's like, they were like, we were going to kill you. And he was like, I was going to kill you. They're drinking, laughing and shit. And he's like, I really want to try a pizza pie.
Oh.
See, vampires can't eat real food because if they'll throw the fuck up. Dude, he throws up so hard that it shoots him like 50 feet in the air and he hits a building. Like, it's really funny, man. Really funny. Like,
shit.
But we can do one of those things. See, that's what I was worried about, is that they'd get so backed up that it wouldn't get watched, because it's like, they're like 20-something minutes a piece, but it's going to have to be one of those things where you guys cram it in your own time, and then we just do it. We do the season as a whole. But all I'm saying is, like, there's just so many moments that you're going to be like, and this time, like,
yeah,
it's very funny. It's different. It's the same show, but it's very different because of the actors they have. Dude, they got this one guy that lives with them. He's he's like one of those people, what do they call him? He's a social vampire.
Right.
So he's not even a vampire. Not really. He's not turned. But what he does is, like, the way they play his character, like, he works in an office job, and he comes up to you, he's like, hi, Bill, how you doing? Yeah, that's great. Did you know that, and he starts telling these long-ass stories. And then the people drains the life out of them. They're just sitting there like, God damn. You know those people. Dude, it's so funny, man. Colin's his name, and they're like, oh, God, here comes Colin. And even the like head vampire guy is like, that guy, I'm just so weak after he left the room, like, because he just drains you, dude. Because he's like, how you guys doing? Have you ever heard of the South African beetle? He's just like, oh God, dude, Autumn. He just jeffs your ass into the next room, like, dude, it's so funny, man.
Oh God,
laugh my ass off. They did a really good. So it's different. It's the same show as the movie. Same layout, format, but different, man, because they have different characters. They have a girl that lives in the house with them. That social vampire is the shit, dude. And he comes into a room and sees a room of people, and he'll look at the camera and go, and then go in on them. You've seen the guy before. He's in the thing, but he's like this bald dude, and he lives with them. He'll come in the room. He's like, are you guys having a secret meeting? And they're like, no. He's like, well, then why are you in the study with the door closed? And also, I heard Guillermo say you were having a secret meeting. And then it cuts, like, he'll do a quick cut. And he's like, like the South African fucking toad comes in once a year, like a fucking 10-hour story.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm exhausted. Like, I can't. We forgot what we were even doing. It's funny, man.
Oh, man.
Hope it sticks around. Here's the thing with the show. Not going to be everybody's thing. Kind of like the movie. So I don't know how long it'll last, but at least we get this. Like, And Matt Berry's hilarious, dude. He's that dickhead vampire. He's Matt Berry, like he's father, like
right, typical Matt Berry.
yeah. The last episode, he got captured as a bat, and they had to go to the animal control place to break him out. And like he was a bat when they put him in the cage. Then when they go in there, he's like all crammed up in the cage, like help,
That's fucking hilarious.
Funny dude.
Oh my god.
Funny dude.
I'm gonna try to watch some of them this weekend.
It. What we can do, man, is we can all sprinkle them out, and then we come together as a whole, or we can try to catch. That's what I was worried about. If it got too backed up, it's hard to cram them, but it's so worth it. Travis, you have several episodes available. You and her need to get together and watch some of those, dude, because it's funny, dude. Real funny. It's so funny. If you watch one, you'll watch them all.
Binge it.
All right, so next week we're doing Shazam.
Yeah.
We're doing, what was it?
World Star.
World Engine.
What was the name of it, Chad?
The Wandering Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're doing 2 James Bond movies. I'm cool with it.
And that was Goldfinger?
Goldfinger and then Goldfinger and Thunderball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. You heard it here fucking first. Or maybe not.
I gotta fucking go.
All right, man. We'll be back next week. Keep it real.